Welcome Brawlers, I'm the Hermit and I hope you're ready for the combination of Monastery Mentor with Narset Enlightened Exile. Because our commander today is Sokka Tenacious Tactician. For 1 a blue, a white and a red, we get a 3/3 legendary human warrior ally with Menace and Prowess. Then other allies you control have Menace and Prowess, and whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 ally creature token. So I mentioned her earlier, but this is a deck where we're gonna be wanting to play a bunch of non-creatures, and we're gonna synergize with this version of Narset by giving all of our other creatures double prowess if we have both Sokka and Narset. But most of our deck is gonna be mostly non-creatures, either artifacts, enchantments, instants, or sorceries. The enchantments mostly are gonna be making mana. Sorry, the artifacts are gonna be mainly making mana, so talismans, signets, File of Galadriel, Mox Amber. With the Amber and also with Mishra's Bubble, we can play Sokka and immediately get a 1/1 ally. But then we're gonna be playing some interaction spells, Source to Plowshares, Portable Hole, Sim Rip, Lightning Bolt, as well as a couple of counter spells, Reprieve, Remand, Narset Reversal, just for a little bit of flavor, and because we can set it up so that Sokka, at least, if not all of our allies survive, we can play red-based rats like Fire Magic, Spiteful Banditry, even Sweltering Suns. If we have enough cheap spells, we can chain them together and we also get to keep some of our allies, if not all of them. Then the rest is gonna be some card advantage, pull resources, stock up. We also have the Mechanist. Not only is it an ally, but more importantly, whenever we cast a non-creature, we make a clue token, so that's some nice card advantage, as well as Spirit Water Revival. For 3 mana, it's a divination, but if we have 6 mana to spare or Water Bend 6, meaning we can tap creatures or artifacts to pay for the cost, we instead shuffle our graveyard with our library and then draw 7 cards. And we have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. We also have Water Bending Lesson, Memory Deluge, The Legend of Kuruk, and Whirlwind of Thought. Whenever we cast a non-creature, draw a card. Treasure Cruise, Dig Through Time, just because we're gonna be casting a lot of cheap spells, hopefully. We then can delve our graveyard to get some value. So that's the deck. Now let's head into the queue and show our opponents the strength of allies. Nyambi? Flash, when you cast it, return target creature from your graveyard that was put there this turn. It perpetually gains when this creature enters, so they're gonna be trying to blink. Oops, I think we need... yeah, I messed up the order there. We need to play as Naquella first. Okay. Do they have Force of Negation? Maybe Soul Ulti? Game Rip for the Talisman. Okay, they concede. Yeah, we were just keeping up a counter spell, but also some card draw. Who knows what opponent wanted. Priestly Pill. Ooh, we have some stuff they don't want to see. Opponent plays their bill, we have Whirlwind of Thought. And since we also have Paladin class, we might not worry too much about protection. Yeah, I think we have this one with our enchantment here. We already drew 3 with it, so it's just gonna keep piling up. I think we should start charts just for one. All lands. Okay, we can treasure cruise, take through time. We should wait to do it in our opponent's turn so we can also get Prowess though. Okay, they're gonna stack their triggers like that, we're gonna humiliation in response. And we were outgrowing them. They didn't like that. We had Force of Negation. GG's, Priestly Bill. First one is a little bit of a doozy with Uharis. We are missing one color. And because they are probably gonna cast their only creature later in the game, we shouldn't worry so much about Rats and Fury. Here we're gonna start by ramping a little bit. Opponent is gonna get their land. Abandon their temple is a good one from the avatar set, especially with Sokka. If we make enough allies, this is also just another anthem for only 5 mana each time we do it. So with the Tome of the Infinite, I think we will first, this is going to be Steam Vents, and then we conjure something with the Tome. Hopefully something for Uharis, but if not, we still have Illuminating Lash and Get Lost. Hilda. Giant growth, that's not gonna cut it, I'm afraid, so let's slash here. Get Lost, probably not ideal for this matchup because it can grow their commander and that's gonna deal more direct damage to us. Swords to Plowshares. Let's go for Expressive Iteration. We are going to lose a card, so we should swords here. Basilisk Scholar for lifelink. Must be nice. I think we would rather get another Tome. Okay, Giant Growth. You are just joking. But let's play the Mechanist. And we will pass here. think we should get lost here and now. Invert polarity. Okay, so just a counter. We will ponder. And now it's time for Sokka. Are you okay, opponent? We want to play Sokka, we want to ponder, keep up wash away for their commander, but seems like they just quit. So that's it. GG Subharis. Against Osai. We need some way to protect from rats. I also like Verbal Non-Thought. Hopefully we can make some use of Rip Apart. And since they probably don't have artifact removal. Agaman. So yeah, they take Whirlwind of Thought. But at least now we can withdraw Memory Deluge. We're not in horrible shape. Have Wash Away, they know about it. Yet. If they attack with Yeld, they will make us discard 2 cards at some point. Oh, they also get a 7/7 and they draw a card. Right. So we need one more creature, or at least one more spell we can cast, so we get 2 tokens for Sokka. Okay, never mind. They just kill Sokka here. GG's, we needed another land there, I think. Or maybe I just needed to stop Jake before it resolved, so. EB. Witness protection for BB. For Spike. Sure. Opponent plays pick, ponder, they are just cycling. Maybe they want to get their land. Maybe they already have it. Or I guess we'll find out. Oh, I guess we might be able to remove BB. Depends on what else they have. Maybe not, I guess. They don't know about Force of Negation, so... I didn't even see what they were trying to do with that. Let's try to consider for a land. Easy does. So they had a Spellslinger for Dawn of a New Age, but now we have Lantern Flare. Unless our opponent has Fire Magic. Yeah, they were gonna lose next turn. So, good games, Phoebe. I bay. Are we fast enough? Is the question here. Tutor. Interesting. Your opponent has to go for their commander to get a shrine, and that's gonna give us a chance to go off, hopefully. But we will see. Rip apart, we might need it. So in the hand and play. Present Island Temple. Okay, yeah, I guess I needed to play the Whirlwind first, but yeah, play Whirlwind, destroy this, humiliation on their commander. They probably block Sokka. GG's. I guess we were fast enough after all. Avatar Ang. Yeah, we probably win with this hand. Barring something awful. I think we will. Yeah, we win. Probably. Just because this is just enough damage to kill Ang. We will play the Surveillant, the Talisman. Gain Signet. Okay, so to ram spells. It should do the same. And then finally we take the signet. We are almost empty-handed, but we have enough card draw, so at the very least Midnight Clock might help us. Toxic Deluge, but that's technically just a 1-for-1 because our commander was our only card we needed to use there. Oracle of Moldaya. Do we kill the Cub or the Oracle? I guess the Oracle, it's card advantage. We don't mind the ramp as much, especially because we are ahead of them in resources. Farewell. And I guess we win this one. Yeah. Legend of Kuruk is gonna save us here. GG's. Well, I mean, it's gonna make sure we have enough damage with Prowess. Tiny Bones Bubble Burglar. We're missing a color, but Dragon Hunt should be useful. Oops. Right, they still get the counter, so they can cast into the fire some of our artifacts. In that case, I should have sent also the star charts away.
If you surrender now, I'll still have time for tea. Let me pick your brain for a minute.
Now we can reprieve, so that's gonna be helpful, I think.
Perish the thought.
Star Investigator. Ooh.
Loneliness can hurt.
They want to destroy Sokka, we respond with Thirst Plowshares. They get the mana, but even if we did it at any other point, they could still use the mana for the clue. The command zone. Reckless odds. We need something here. Something like that. Or reanimate. What do they cast into the fire? The fire? Okay. Divest. This water bending lesson. They force us to discard it.
A mind is a terrific thing to waste.
Bitter Triumph. Ooh, I don't like that one bit. Liliana Stewart. Witness protection on the land. No, banditry and witness protection. Doesn't matter because they're gonna make us discard to the steward. Right, they can sacrifice that over and over. Yep, my bad. Let's see if we get lucky with an on-land here. Yep. Oh, actually we got the unluckiest because of Tiny Bones. Yep. How much does it cost? 8. So at least they cannot Tiny Bones and immediately is my command. What are you going to do, opponent? Okay. Yeah, draws 2, discards 2. We're gonna force of negation. And now they can banditry, but we're gonna draw 7. And does this 7 help us? So now Aklasot is offline for some time. Maybe they can empty their hand. That is, ooh, cap. That one stings. She ordered the apocalypse. Okay, I think opponent will have this one now. GG's. It was close for a while there. Exit. Oh, that is one you don't see often. We're missing a color. And now this is gonna be slow on the top lands. What do you need for exit? Take some more permanents in your yard and you get an X3. Yes, they won't pay and they will play their commander. Oh, they do pay. For virtue. That's a freebooter, but we have 2 pieces of removal. Whichever you don't take, we're gonna use on the freebooter. So pick your poison, as it were. I guess I would take the enthusiasm that the command. That way you were gonna force us to play the enthusiasm on the freebooter, and now we can use the enthusiasm on exit instead. Opponent is paying life for their lands. Not a bad choice. Okay, so here we memory deluge, try to get some lands. The enthusiasm. I think we're gonna try to go off this turn. Can play for Sokka, Airbender Ascension, and Chain Lightning. Mesmeric Orb. Ooh, we kind of wanted at least one of those lands. Acolyte, Sticky Fingers, Mix Weaver. And now they have nowhere to go. So now during our turn I think we will level up the class. And play Ascension. We also cash in the treasure, so we chart a course and have 2 counters on the Ascension. Not drawing more lands. Death. No, they can't. Oh, yeah, they had priority, so I was thinking what could they have, but it's the throne. They can mill too. And that has lifelink. I need to kill it. But I didn't realize until now. At least technically we can block it with Fury. But is that gonna be enough? Younger to kill Fury. And Virtue to kill one token. Now we have a chance to do some stuff. And also a good thing to note is with all of these artifacts we can pay for the water bending ascension, the hole and the reliquary. And they can get binding back, crawler back, but they don't want to pay life, so what else can you do, opponent? Farmer, they're gonna get 2 food, so they go up in life. And I think we have this one. Come through. I mean, you already knew about reversal, so GG's. That was a long one, I'm not gonna lie. But it was fun. Part of me wanted to mill them out, but maybe they had something to stop that, so we just had to beat them by attacking, I guess. GG's. So that's gonna be it for today. I really like Sokka a lot better than I like Narset, just because of the fact that he provides with the tokens himself, so you don't have to run that many other token makers. If you play Narset, you still have to play your Grenko's command, your stuff that gives you pay 2 mana, make 2 1/1s sort of deal. Whereas with Sokka, you just focus on playing your game plan. In this case, mid-range game plan, a little bit of control, a little bit of ramp so that you can put the aggro with Sokka if you need to. Whereas with Narset, you need to spend a couple of turns earlier just playing your creatures you want to have prowess. With Sokka, you just play your other spells. And we saw some of the nice card advantage we have in this deck, for well not thought. The Legend of Koruk we didn't see, but it's also a fun one. You can take it out if you don't like it. However, if you manage to transform it, just by casting spells instead of drawing cards, you're gonna be getting 1/1s, and eventually you're gonna have enough to pay for Waterbend 20 and take an extra turn. So it's nice to have, but obviously you're probably better playing other extra turn spells. Just 5 mana up front, get an extra turn is probably better. At least for the extra turn part. With Koruk, you want to also get the card draw from it, so whatever suits your needs, you should play. And also I like the fact that we are not running that many counter spells, we just need to prioritize what we're gonna be countering, because I think we have like 2 or 3 of them. If you don't like Narset Reversal, that's another one you should be playing. It's like a counter spell, regular counter spells. It's literally the same cost, it's even an uncommon while this is a rare, so that's a nice trade you want to make, but I wanted to keep this one in because it's a leftover from the Narset deck. Same thing with Whirlwind of Thought, but this one at least is more justifiable. We saw the game where it was just game winning. It draws like 5, maybe 7 cards, and it also draws you cards if you cast your Post or Negation from with the free spell cost. So really a fan of that. Anyways, I'm the Hermit, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye bye.